Alright, let's see how we sound. Let's test our audio. That I'm gonna tap muted, so let's test this out. Here we go. That I'm gonna tap muted, so let's test this out. It's like your watch time. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's only an hour. Well, I mean, technically, it's a lot of hours, right? Because you're missing starting 1 hour earlier, and then the last 2 hours are just completely gone. Hopefully, it helps her. Hopefully, it does what she's trying to achieve with it. But yeah, I mean, my schedule shifted, right? I'm waking up 1 hour later now, so 9 a.m., which would be normally 1 hour after her stream would start. Now it's 2 hours after her stream would start. And yeah, I'm maybe get maybe 90 minutes of Psyche. That's fine though. Again, her mental health comes first, and if she thinks this will help, hopefully it helps. But NA is not the most what's it called, conducive towards NA views hours for sure. Hola Ray, pero hola Franco, hola. Wait, what did it? I thought I saw a thing. Did it disappear? Was there not a thingy? Yeah, okay, it disappeared. Twitch disappeared the. I'd have to rush home, assuming we get done early. Yeah, no, and especially during like the holidays and all that, when you're working those mega hours. Twitch took it away, but I saw it at the last second, Raven. Let me get you your fact and your joke. It's been proven to be harder to tell a convincing lie to someone you find personally attractive. This is why I can never lie to myself in front of a mirror. I just saw this on my desk. Come on, Ray. But yeah, no, I mean, obviously, again, her mental health comes before all that. It's why I was telling Beta, I was talking to Beta, I have to rethink my thing, because I ain't getting carried no more during day streams, so I need to consider what I want to do for day streams. Raven, why was it... why did the man quit their job at the concrete factory? Their work was just getting harder and harder. Yep. Yep. But it's okay. I was thinking maybe I'll stream... Don't tell Mimi this. What if I streamed Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays during the day? What if I did even more streaming? You know what else gets harder and harder? Your job. I thought you were going to say showing up to your fucking stream. It's like, oh, I'm sorry. My stream is that bad. That could have gone a couple different ways. So, yeah. But yeah, no, it's okay. I was going to suggest starting an hour early. I was thinking about that. That does mean I would have to meal prep far in advance for Mimi, porque Mimi's lunch is an hour before stream starts, because I start at 1 p.m. my time, which would be noon our time, so I would have to make something. Not that Mimi gets a lot of lunches with her new schedule, her new job, and everything else, but yeah. Everything is important as long as you don't work yourself. Yeah, so here's the thing about me, Raven. This is the easiest fucking job I've ever had in my entire fucking life. This isn't a job to me. I am not stressed. I am not bothered by it. I show up, I play games, and get to hang out with some fine folks like yourself. This doesn't put any stress on me. I've worked hard-ass jobs in my life. Mentally and physically difficult jobs. So this is nothing. This is a cakewalk. This is freebie. Thanks to my wife that makes bank. Don't you giggle, it's true.
You're welcome.
There you go. As she packs up her laptop to go upstairs to go ready for 4 fucking hours of meetings.
So many meetings.
Bye, Mimi. We'll think of you.
So I don't lose my streak.
Make sure you... Thank you for opening up a tab. Appreciate you opening up a tab. Hey, listen, we need those metrics.
You were already open, but Twitch didn't update.
Yeah, of course. Hola, beta, nerd. It's me, I'm a nerd. Don't forget to grab yourself a peanut butter bar on the way up.
I already had one.
You already got one? Nice. Me meeting? Me meeting. She's got the meetings she got to go to. This would be in place of day streams anyway. Yeah. So I don't know. The other idea I thought Franco was, going live earlier for evening streams and doing like 4 or 5 hours, maybe 6 hours in the evenings. Because then I can feed Mimi at 5 p.m., go live at 5:30. That's 90 minutes early. We still get patch day stuff. We still get everything else. It still feeds into my evening stream, right? Which is, my evening streams are normally, my audience is 25% bigger for evening streams or more. So that is an idea for sure. Wouldn't be mad at that. My 4 hours of meetings is tomorrow. Oof, gross. Don't perish Mimi. It's okay. She has her own little office room. Window is open. Her favorite music is playing. Her window is open. She has her other PC is up there. I've offered to hook it up to something on. We have another monitor. We can just hook it up so she can actually have something to read and do while she's there. So her old gaming PC is right there. What's going on, Gio? So the sugar baby? No, I'm Mimi's housewife. I'm here to cook, clean, DIY, do all the things that I can here to help out the cause in whatever way we can. So, but yeah, that's actually a good idea, Franco. What if opening it, that would open up the day stream, right? Because obviously it would give us more time in the evenings. If I went live at like 5:30 p.m., but then that would give me no time whatsoever in the evenings when she's off of work. But it's something to consider for sure. Like, that could be viable. And also, when you say start an hour earlier, I thought you meant for day stream. But starting earlier on evening streams might be viable. We'll see. Maybe I can also stream on Mondays and Fridays for day streams and then start early in the evening streams to get that going. I don't know. But it's certainly something that I'm considering now and thinking about, because this stream has to stand on its own 2 feet anyway, right? So we'll see. We'll see what we do. I've been working on this. By the way, this quest line is actually pretty good. The tank role quest for Endwalker has been pretty good. Obviously, I'll switch over. If anybody wants to do front lines, I'll be doing 2 front lines here in a minute. But we're following around Kani Sena and trying to clear the taint of the forest. Again. Also, kind of neat, one of the small children, which apparently aren't small children at all, the Pajali, she acknowledged me as having finished the White Mage story. So that was cool. Thank you for the streak, Gio. The one you didn't like, why didn't you like it? I'm curious. Oh, friends, hola bae! Cleaning the forest taint. The forest taint again, round 3. It's always the taint with the forest. We always gotta be cleaning it, so here we are. But yeah, I mean, I like it kind of so far. So far, we got to go deal with the Mughals. Well, they were like, hey, aren't you the one who beat their ass? No hard feelings. Welcome back. Thanks for helping out. But there was one small thing that I did like. We were able to interact with somebody that was flying in the air. So that's apparently technology that we do have. I didn't think that was a thing we could do before, but apparently I just flew up and talked to a Mughal up in the air. Remember, it's not interesting me, but I did it on release, so I don't remember much. Yeah, like, it's fine. It's not the biggest or best story ever. They do show us a little bit about Kani Sena's past, which is neat. It's kind of cool. This is a role quest, by the way. This isn't anything main story or whatever. Tis fortunate the corruption here is faint. A simple prayer should suffice to cleanse the soil, after which we may plant the sapling. Also, this tank stuff. It's been interesting going back after knowing there was the resolution to Endwalker. All this stuff here. I sense no other disruptions in the etheric flow, which leads me to believe that the Mughals have already seen to the remainder. Indeed, the 12 would sighs with a contentment I have not felt in a long while. But will it serve to placate the Great One? I cannot say. Not until we visit the Guardian Tree. Excuse me, but you're the Elder Seedseer, aren't you? What brings you all the way to our village? Corruption that had upset the balance of Aether. but that we have since cleansed with prayer and saplings. Thus has the 12's wood reclaimed a measure of peace. You've been planting trees? We have. The elementals have suffered much of late, and with these offerings we endeavor to raise their spirits. Elder Seatsier, I've got to protest. What of your people's spirits? We who dread every step we must take out of doors. That terrible monster is still out there, preying upon innocent folk without rhyme or reason. And if it doesn't strike us dead where we stand, its poison will finish the job. I know that you are afraid, that you and yours suffer still. However, 'tis under the auspices of the elementals that we may call the 12's home, and they too cry out for deliverance. Even the Great One quakes with fear for the blasphemy's continued existence. To ignore their plight is to invite greater tragedy for us all. Rest assured, however, that I have not forgotten the needs of the people. We bring comfort to the elementals and renew our sacred ties, that we might enlist the aid of the Great One in combating Gleipnir and the suffocating despair it spreads. And so I pray you continue to put your faith in our guardians and in me. Yeah, chill, my guy. Would that we could, Elder Seatsier, but we've been dealing with death and sickness since before Gleipnir's coming. They say the creeping death's nothing to fear these days, but we know better. One of ours caught it not long ago. We gave her the cure, had plenty on hand, and for a while we thought it would be all right. But by the time we realized it hadn't done a damn thing, it was too late to call for a conjurer. It was a sad day for us all when she passed, but for none more so than her poor husband, Supin. He was beside himself with grief, and who could blame him? And then came Gleipnir to compound our woes. Supin? It cannot be! Do you speak of Iasura Supin? Iasura? No. Supin was an odd one, but no one mistake him for Pajal. Supin wasn't even his real name. That'd be Elengia. But his wife was fond of calling him Supin for some reason, and it caught on with the rest of us. I see. And what did Elengia look like? Well, I'd say he'd seen no more than 30 summers, kept to himself, came and went with nary a word at times, though after he met his beloved, he became more of a fixture, friendly even. His wife was a sickly lass, but she had spirit, but spirit's not enough to beat the creeping death. Pity we couldn't do anything for her. Not that behind his eyes. He had finally made a new life for himself here. Thank you for recounting Elenia's story. Sad though it was, it has helped me to better understand how much you all have suffered. I promise that you will have cause to celebrate soon. Until then, I implore you again to place your faith in the elementals and in me. Together we shall overcome this crisis. Nod. Well, whoever pointed out her necklace looks like an upside down cow. It does. Look at her. Moo. It's a summoner cow. It's got the little summoner's horn and all that. I'm just in chat. Video pause if someone can ping me when Frontlines is happening. Unicow? How do you know that name? Despite what he said, I am certain this Elenia was Iasura Supin. To think that he was living so close by for all those years, searching for new purpose and finding true love, only to be robbed of that fulfillment too. Were he still a Pajal, empowered by the elementals, could he have saved her? He wouldn't have dwelt on the question, night after sleepless night. I know I would have. Mayhap in the end he came to blame the elementals for his helplessness, for her death, and in despair was consumed. Aye, the animosity would linger, endure, and in vengeance would Gleipnir find its final purpose. We have done all we can to show the Great One the purity of our intent. Let us hope that we will be accepted as friends. Can he send a milk? Listen, it's the internet. That's something out there. Alright, let's go over. Let's switch on over. But yes, it is a cow. Upside down. But yeah, we have a patch in a week, so that should be fun. That'll give us plenty to do with regards to that and being able to, what's it called? And do the North Horn. Prepare for the raid. Not sure what the raid's going to require of us. I am curious as to, obviously we're going to find a lot about it out at the producer letter live, I think. Or is that going to focus on Beastmaster? Either way, we're going to find out stuff this weekend. And then I am curious as to know how important the sets of gear from the first one are going to be. Because if I recall correctly, only the weapons carried over in like Bozia. And so we didn't really have to necessarily worry too much about gear in Bozia. But who knows, right? Who knows what if they're going to bring back more Eureka style nonsense. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what it do. And what we can do about that. But that should be on Tuesday. I'm sure we'll find out real quick. But hopefully Yoshi P will talk about it on Saturday. Let's go to the SC house. That's not the thing I want. You can't teleport from that list. It unfortunately means I didn't have to go back and start doing hunt trains for currency. Gross. Obviously, he has no DRS. Yeah, but I used old distance gear as upgrade for the DRS one, then new for Zadnor. Yeah, considering how what a monumental failure fucking Fork Tower was in regards to attendance, I can't imagine they'll include or require you to have done that. Franco, would you like your front lines, or are you good, homie? I'm gonna do a leveling roulette on healer again. Actually, do we want to do the leveling roller first? If there's any interest in that. Anybody want to do Ifrit? I guess. But regardless, okay. Go for 11. All right, let's go. I'm healing on this one because my character needs to hit level 30 for PvP. Gross, I know. There she is. There's my girl. All right. But yeah, so we're just gonna take it easy. Gonna cruise on in. I'm pretty much set for the patch. I've got every single relic completed. I've got every single. I'm capped on tomes. I can't get more tomes. I'm capped on big fish. I'm pretty much ready to go in regards to everything. Considering them, normal will provide the base new gear, but will be upgraded versions that takes us both into actual BIS. That'd be nice. I think, didn't the last set of gear go up to like 245? No, not 245, 745? The eye level on it was pretty good. I'll want the full set of gear. Just because it'll make... I won't have to farm too much in this because outside of wanting the bunny titles, which is some real nonsense, I won't have a lot to do. I don't have an FC list, so I can't invite anybody unless I see you. Alright, there goes right anyway. This character is also in a different FC. There goes Bay. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I'm curious as to how we're gonna do what we're gonna have to do, the process of it. I can't imagine it's gonna be. I hope it's just regular Rolos. Please don't make me go into Alliance raids. Please, Yoshi P, whatever you do, don't send me into Alliance raid hell. Yes, you have just entered Elpis. You can... Fuck! I didn't have a joke for that, I tried. Did you want to come along, Gio, for leveling Rolo? We need 1 DPS. Uno. DPS. But yeah, we'll see. I'm excited for it. Not like super. Oh yeah, I'm chopping at the bit. Let's go. No, 'cause it's gonna be a lot of work. But I'm looking forward to having goals to work towards. All right, this is your warning. I am on heels. This is your warning. Would it be? Imagine not playing EverQuest Legends on 20th. I'm gonna be playing both. No, an actual dungeon. I'm so sorry. Hey Franco, I hope you have some potions on you. I hope you got them pots. I'm gonna be playing both at the same time. You think I'm not gonna be playing EverQuest Legends? As we go, I'm used to dungeons every day. I am too, but I just want not trial roulette, please. Literally anything. Anything but more alliance raids, please. Sweet baby Jesus. Give me Bay's portrait. Bay's portrait is fantastic. Let's spy on Bay. Yeah. Thigh highs for life? Exactly. I'm dotting. Man, my heels suck. You meant since one gotcha. Alright, I'm pretty sure we can kill this without me having to heal Franco. I believe in the DPS. Let's go. I believe in all of you. Good job. Oh my god, loot! Oh, this stuff is level 24. What is this? Oh, fuck yeah, that's an upgrade. Man, what I would do for an AoE attack right now. If only I got like an AoE, like there was like an AoE stun. Yeah, thanks for that game. I already got those. Ray zooming. The sound of whooshing as I dodge. That's all I got. That's all I got. Thanks for grabbing that chest. I do need the gear. Oh my god, tights for me? Thank you. Actually, this goes actually pretty good, by the way. It's certainly an upgrade over what I got going on. But yeah, I just need to get to 30, and then I need to unlock White Mage. I don't think I can queue up for Frontlines as a Conjurer, as amusing as that would be for myself. So, because Mr. Prime did not make stuff for Conjurers, just for White Mages. Woo! That's a level. Eternal Shade? That's a pretty good item to link at people. Look at this Eternal Shade I have for having to do these Rolos. My Shade, Eternal. Why do I feel like my Power server dies on the 20? It kinda might. It kinda might. Between EverQuest and of course Northhorn. Like I said, I'm gonna be running groups. You wanna go do critical engagements in Northhorn? Let's go. Let's do it up. You wanna Northhorn together? Let's Northhorn together, bro. Why would I do that? Okay, but you're the EverQuest Legends part of that equation. I need spell speed! Never mind, he's fine, he's okay. Lesser Dragoon Pants, gross. But for everybody else, I mean, I didn't finish Southhorn, nerd. You could do it right now. You could be ready in a week for Northhorn. You could go in there, grind out your relic with Ray, who never did it as well. I have to wash your fish's hair. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I gained 2 levels, so will this give me... I'm 27 right now currently. I hit 28. I'm almost 29, so I'll take that's pretty good. Thanks, friends. What is this? Elm Lord's... Oh, it's a warrior hammer. I don't need that. I'm level... Think of it, I think I never finished Southhorn either. I mean, it was a lot. Thank you, friends. I'm gonna run my front lines now. For those who would like to come along, you're welcome to do so. Wait, I don't need that, or do I? Actually, I wasn't. See, this is the problem. I'm wearing an XP hat, so I don't actually have a stat hat. So I now have a monocle and some tights. That. The way that looks with the monocle is kind of funny. That's the general overall glam. But yeah, for those of you that did do it, again, we don't even know what the requirement entry is. I'm assuming just being level 21. So as long as you got, or 25 or whatever the fuck the level cap is for it, I don't think you'll be required beyond that. Might even be a few levels lower than that. But we don't know. We'll see. We'll see how we do what it requires of us. What we have to do shouldn't be too. Again, they want this to be accessible to a lot of people. Team Bald Cap, early bald. I'm always early bald. I'm also late bald. I'm just generally bald regardless of the time, Antonio. I'm assuming Gio wants to come along for front lines. So tomorrow I should be able to. I guess if I did my Conjurer's Hunt log, that might get me 30, and then I only level the front lines going forward. Still working on Samurai, I believe. Yeah. Level cap and finish. Yeah, I would assume it's just finishing the story, which you can skip all the cutscenes for, because you don't need to do the relics for any of that. I believe. I think, or do you? Yeah, I think it's a separate quest for to the relics. Same NPCs, but different thing if I recall correctly. But I might be wrong. And just getting to the camp, which is very easy to do. You just go around, do some critical engagements, which are easy enough to get to, plenty of time to get to those, and then just go to Southhorn. So it depends. Obviously, if you want to do the entire thing and do relics and all that, come on, pretty quick. If you're feeling frisky, I don't think I have the gear for it. And also, Hockey Manor is like a level 28, right? What's my eye level? I mean, so there is no eye level requirement on this. I mean, Mira, if you want to run it, I'm down. I got an upgraded hat and gloves and pants. Man, my eyesight is still terrible. Do I not have better jewelry? No, not that. Why do I have caster stuff? That's weird. I mean, sure, if you're down, Franco. Obviously, if then nobody else has to come along, but Gio, we'll do front length afterwards. Obviously, I'm not going to drag people to Hauke Manor unless they want to. Unless you're saying, hey, Solo, you can run Hauke Manor on your own real quick if you wanted to get levels. I'm good either way. You want it now? Let's go. I'm down. Room for one, Hockey Manor, if you will. You can go? Alright, where's Bay at? No duty has been selected? How dare you? Oh, we got instant queue. Instant queue. You'd love to see an instant queue. Oh, the organ music. Okay. Oh no, Bay's gone full none again. We did it. None pizza, left beef. That's the one. I really wish I had more buttons though. Like obviously Evercold's changing that, which is great. But it would feel nice to have that now instead of an expansion feature. I should pop my food. I have food. Surely the Mokwaka will do wonders for my level 28 ass. But things might still suck this much in EC, and all of this. Yeah, I mean, you have it by 30 for sure, which is great. But I feel like if that's the case, then we'd have more options at this level, right? Maybe one or two. Look, listen, I'm already at what healers get at level 100, right? One dot, one nuke. Having a weak AoE at these levels would be nice. I wouldn't be mad at that in particular. But hopefully that means that the entire kit is spread out. Because Don't white mages get their AoE at like 49 or 50 or something? And then when we get holy, that's why one of those dungeons sucked, because it was, we didn't get our AoE until one level later. Nice, an upgraded hat over what I just had. Nice, an upgraded wrist over what I had. '50s Medica 2, the AoE heal. Yeah, so what point do we get holy? I had to remind tanks that summoners do not get AoEs until like level 26 or so. They kept waffling. Yeah, I mean, most classes don't, right? Like, I think the only rare occasion is like Dancer or something, because Dancer is new and all that. 45 is holy, gotcha. But yeah, Corey, that's a thing. Like, black mages for sure, or thaumaturges, I suppose. I wanted to earn, and our AoE sucks. Honestly, at those levels, black mage AoE is not great. I think most melee DPS don't really get an AoE attack until like their 30s. Which is one of the reasons why Dancer is so busted in leveling roulette at the lower levels, because the AoE, it's like, oh my god, what is this? Why is this Dancer styling on us with all these AoEs? When Dancer launched, I was leveling it in dungeons with Nick, and he would at times pose with my dancing coming off cooldowns because they were not bad. No, they're still broken. Dancer is still, you get a Dancer in a lower level like this that knows what they're doing, they just AoE everything to the ground. It was never adjusted. As far as I think. I don't recall them being like, hey, fuck Dancer in particular. Hola Ash, thank you for the streak. Welcome on in. Text up with a caster. It's still broken throughout the entire leveling process. I think it sort of calms down a bit in Dawn Trail because it's the current expansion for those leveling dungeons. But yeah, it's great. You just destroy everything at every given turn. Oh, big yawn, excuse me. How does Summoner even play at lower levels, considering it's so dependent on your eggies? Do you just have like carbuncles that do the same thing as Ifrit, Garuda, Titan? The moon mashing has been hurting my wrist, so I'm hoping Evolve Mode will help since I can't play on controller. Holy, okay, Jesus Christ! Thanks for the XP. It's a carbuncle buff for like 15 seconds. Gotcha. Red Mage pulled so much aggro as Stormblood launch. I hope so. Hopefully it changes everything. I mean, again, if it's Mr. Prime who hooked us up with the PvP mode, I'm assuming it's going to be visually fucking stunning. We've already seen that, just based off of what we saw there. But it should also be a lot less buttons. Oh, hey, have you guys done this fight since they redid it? Because the NPCs are a little dumb. No, it's a little bit different fight. There she goes. I heard you guys like ad phases. But so what if the ads didn't actually attack you? You have to do mechanics. I'm not going to bother leveling anything until AC since, yeah, no, absolutely. That's why I'm kind of a different opinion with wanting to level my tank, but I don't want to learn them too hard because, like learning the other two besides Warrior and Paladin for the achievements, because I'm just gonna have to relearn them, right? It's changed like 5 years ago now. I think it was less than that, but it might have been. It was changed for what's it called? For the sake of the NPCs and running it. I'm sure it's in the patch notes somewhere. I didn't want that. Thanks, friends. 22. Yeah, I mean that was 4 years ago. Yeah, so not far off. Yeah, 5 years ago during Shadowbringers in 2019, 2018. Yeah, sure. All right, now I'm gonna do front lines. If you don't want to come off a front, thank you very much, by the way. If you don't want to do front lines, I still can't do it on White Mage, so because I have to go do the quests and all that. Let me also just got shit for heals at this level. Sage and Scholar get their fairy leash, and Nast has the Essential Dignity, which is basically a 40-second cooldown, but addiction at this level. Gotcha. You have to go against your principles. EverQuest Legends is going to make you a pack rat. I always have been. I just have to. See, the thing is, I know most stuff in EverQuest is garbage. A lot of it is garbage. So we'll see how it does and how it goes and what it does for stuff and things. So I'm not too fussed with that. I'm not too scared because I managed that. That forced me to be good about inventories, Ash, if this truth be told, because the original EverQuest was the same. Except actually, original EverQuest had more because you had runes that would drop that you'd have to use to make your spells and do research and level up research as a skill, as a trade skill. So it was always pretty much just sell, get rid of this. Every single dungeon ended by running to a merchant and selling everything that wasn't absolutely necessary. So I've been forged in those fires. We're trying to EverQuest Blaine to solo. I've already got systems in place. And this game actually gives us a lot more stuff. So I get that you get a inventory for crafting items and all that, and it expands as you get more achievements and you expand upon it, so that we're already ahead of the game. We've already got all these materials and inventory spaces that weren't even thing. This is why EverQuest Retail still has bags that sell for that are 50 slot bags. But the A named Pack Rat, useless for most classes because of weight reduction bags, but apparently with the multi-class systems, monks sort of need it so plate armor doesn't nuke monk. Yeah. The try any class is cool till 20 in EverQuest or in K? If EverQuest Legends, it's up to level 10. You level everything up to level 10, and then you have to pick a main, and then from there you can. I mean, technically you can keep swapping stuff out. You can get everything gets 10, and then after that, once you get to level 11, you have to pick your main. Whatever you level up will be your main, and then you can still swap out to other classes. I don't know if it costs you anything, or if there's any kind of requirement to be able to play. But as I understand, you can just, okay, I don't want to play this anymore, so I'm going to switch out to Druid as my secondary or my third. I think I might actually go Ogre, Shaman, Paladin, Monk, so I can get block. Knights with shields don't get block. I have to go Monk. Block with my fists. Other specific save zones? Yeah. So you can just play whatever the fuck you want. You only lock in the main class, and that's going to be locked to your race. So if I want to be an ogre, I have to start off as a shaman, or a warrior, or a beast master, or a thing. Yeah, duty support list. There actually is an ice mage for one. Of course there is. Of course there is. Wait, is today the old map? The old knee map? Oh, don't be the old knee map. Alright. Normally the multi-class takes the least restrictive. Monk is the only one who still gets affected. Wait. Yeah, that makes sense. But then at least it doesn't affect you badly, right? Obviously, you can make up for... If you were only a monk, that would be an issue. But obviously, if we're going to min-max it, it'll certainly make a difference. What am I going to play for this? Can I go Conjurer? No. I mean, I guess I can go ninja for this and beat up casters up on the ledges. Min-max by wearing play, but still get my bonuses. Yeah, I mean, I think long term that'll be. There's the mount. I want it so bad. It's the little palico's pushing you. That's so cute. All right, we're going to the middle. Hola, Ali. Saturday streak. Thank you for the streak. All right, this is our first one for the day, so we got plenty of. What do you mean? Oh. Uh-oh. Why are they both sprinting at us? What the shit? All right. Okay, it's gonna be one of those. Get dunked on Flames Day? Apparently, that's just every day. No, come back here. I got a knockout with my fire dot. You know what? Go me. Today's gonna be a good day. I got 2 knockouts with my fire dot. There you go. If you're a ninja and you think your fire dot doesn't do anything, proof right there. Aw, they took my machinist kill away from me. That was my machinist to kill. Really? Paladin's honor to save each other? You think you're in different teams? Okay, that's cool. I've come to understanding that the mobile version of 14 had a unique penguin mount, and now I need it to be in the cash shop. It does. Oh. There you go. I'll start thinking about it. Here we go. But yeah, didn't somebody post a video of it? Over in Poogie's, I think. I'm guessing the dot still does full damage during guard. Yes! It's why I use it on guard, because it's still dumb. It's still busted, but Hola Dokkenbop, it's good to see you. Thank you for being here. AoE those packs. Ah, I thought I had him. Nice try. Alright, well, we're still scrapping here. Okay. People also use all their heals, then run away, so they just die. There is a lot of that, yeah. Alright. Maelstrom is upon us. I need to... I got everything back. Okay, we can go some more. Oh. My team? Okay, that's cool. We gotta stay back there. That's alright. We don't have to push out of our own cave. This is when it sucks to be melee in front lines, but it's part and parcel. See, but I do that and live sometimes. Alright. A lot of our teams over here fighting yellow for whatever fucking reason. Okay, that's cool. Okay. Jesus, okay. Well, everyone's dying, but we did lose. We killed everybody. But we did, unfortunately. That was my summoner. You got a freaking assassin over here. If they're just gonna leave me alone. Oh, I fucked up. I bought this Kirby Lego set, but it's a knockoff and the pieces are tiny. Oh no! Some of those sets come with little tweezers you can use to attach them. Mimi gets those. She gets those because she can get bigger sets that are more intricate and nicer looking than anything a Lego set will have. Oh, you want? I'm sorry. You want to shoot at me? Let me back in the barrio. That's just to let him know that wasn't. I was gonna fight anything. There's none in my hands are already cramping up. Oh no. Chichu's like, be strong, Franco. Thank you all. Yeah, really though. Gosh, thanks to the bard, right, for saving my ass. Damn. Chichu, I'm trying to fight. Chichu's fighting with me. He's here in spirit, trying to help me out. No, it's Kirby with the C. You know what? Fair. But yeah, no, those some of those pieces are mega tiny for sure. I don't know why that sound of the that's the sound Franco's hands are making right now as he tries to get those tiny Lego pieces in. Beautiful. The sounds of Frontline. Ah, somebody snatched it from me. No, I kicked out accidentally. Shout out to the ninja who got the kill. Oh no, actually they didn't get it either. Alright. We should be fighting yellow, by the way, instead of fighting red. Telling you that. Oh, the nice. Good job by that monk. We gotta fight yellow. Come on, team. Hey Red, stop fighting us, please. We're trying to kill them. No, that's not what I wanted to get! I jumped to the wrong person. Listen, man, I'm just here to kill tanks. Except for that paladin who went immune, and the other 5 paladins that also went immune. Why is red all up? I mean, to be fair, they should be up, but apparently we're close to winning. Never mind, I just saw the score. Yeah. We don't got enough bodies here fighting these dudes. We need more bodies. Yeah, yellow's gonna win it. They're over here taking this one. That's gonna be game because they're about to get sandwiched by yellow and red. Oh, 15 kills. Liliana did good. 15 kills. I'll take it. 28 assists. 2 million damage as a ninja. So that's pretty. That's work for a ninja. I'll take it. 2 deaths, which were dumb deaths. Couldn't really do much about them when they pushed. Oh, we won? What the? No, we didn't win. I say we won because we're in the middle. I thought we were in the middle. But we're not in the middle. We got second place. I'll take it. 15 kills, 28 assists, 2 million damage for Ninja is not bad at all. I tried. I gave it the old college try. Right, switching characters. Actually, where's my series pass for that? PvP series milestone. Hey. All right, 23, 24, and 25 to go, and then those characters will be done with that. Yay. The stairs in Koza Bay? I'm sorry, I just noticed that because I was too busy killing people over here. Which stairs? Can you not just fly up them? Tiny Lego pieces was your stage name, and a magnificent show it was, Bay. Fantastic show. Would watch again. Again, but it looks stupid being still broken after all this time. Fair. That's kind of like how Stormwind remained broken after Cataclysm for like a decade, and then they finally fixed it. It's like, okay, cool. I guess I'll do one more. Anybody want to come along for front lines? Here's professional development hours. Hell, oh, gross bow mage. Hopefully it's not too bad. Mimi's been having to go through like 5 modules of that as part of her yearly training. Oh yeah, Major City, oops. Seriously though. As a somebody's actually 8, so they can do dailies now, so that's good. So I guess I can give the XP to, or I was doing Dragoon. Gross. I was learning about GPS. Jeez. That is something. Where am I for currencies? All right, so we're gonna cap out on wolf marks. And this should give me, yes, give me 24. So only one more level to go. Woo! And then I can stop doing front lines on food. And then I can start doing stuff on other characters. But yeah, once Fu and Rai are done, the only front line I'm going to be doing every day will be on clear. That way she can get some XP out of it. 13 hours of instructor-led training. I mean, I'm sure it's there for a reason, right? I'm sure it's there for a reason. What that reason is, it's above my pay grade. Woohoo, no more PvP on these alts. Now to start them on a new alt. Listen, I mean, at this point she doesn't have any glam. Not that, you know, Fu has any glam at this point. But it's XP. So can I tell you the ultimate fishing disrespect? Yes, what happened? Please tell me. But listen, I love hearing about big fishing adventures. Tell me more. Tell me more. I am running out of easy achievements to get on Harley, so I am going to have to get back on the fishy boat deal. Ruby Sea fishy boat. Let's go. I've kind of given up on ever getting like the group titles just because A, I don't want to go to Aether for that shit. And B, the coordination involved kind of sucks. But what happened? Tell me about your fish. I swooped into a fishing hole with like 2 minutes left in the timer just for the giggles. Another person was in there fishing already. At first cost the 3 exclamation mark and it popped up an achievement. Were your ears ringing after that, Corey? Did that person just... Were they out there just talking all kinds of shit? Look at this, look at this. Look at this fool just rolling up. 1 cast, 1 fish, 1 achievement. I'm proud of you, Corey. What era are you working on for your big fish now? Are you on... You finished, what's it called, right? ARR. So I'm assuming you're up to... other stuff. Like the Ole 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 from Dawn Trail. Here's how the pros do it. I kind of miss it. I kind of miss big fishing and fishing in general. Obviously, I need to do some more fishy boat, but I miss the timers. I miss having the... It's a drug. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. It's the euphoria from catching a big fish that's been the struggle for a hot minute is always pretty it's pretty rad. AR is done. I'm almost finished with Heaven's Ward and Stormblood. Just a few pains, but then lots of Shadowbringers and Walker and Dodger. That's good. That's good. But at the point where I kind of have to go for everything. Yeah, you do achieve a point where it's like, okay, I've caught like 200 of these fish for these 3 areas, for these 3 eras. Do you try for like Salad, Elad, Skan, and the other legendary fish? Obviously you got the whale, so you do. But like those really bad timed ones. Also, has the Purse of Riches hit the 3-month stretch of no catchy? Wasn't that like in August? I think it's in August. Other than there's a pin. That's what I did. I pinned them. That way I could go to them when I could. But yeah, I did get to that point where I was like, okay, August 1st is the next window, then it's November. Jesus. Jesus, what a stretch. PvP, PvE, and your PvP matches always, Antonio. It's Final Fantasy 14, where they try and include as much PvE as possible. How I know you're traveling in August 1st? No, Corey. Hopefully somewhere fun. Hopefully somewhere fun, but still, that sucks. Do you have one of those, what's that handheld Steam machine called? Do you have a laptop? Do you have a means? Listen, vacation, I am here. I just need, it's literally 6 minutes. A Steam Deck, thank you. Do you have one of those? I'm going to visit family, and I do believe I am hauling my PS5 up there just for the personal riches. I respect it. When's this? I think they're going to talk about it at FanFest, Franco. It's soon. Not Derek. Good afternoon. I arrived and Solu's just out here not wearing clothes. Checks out. Yeah, and also my character's not wearing anything either. How's it going, Derek? Welcome on in, homie. It's good to see you. I hope you're rested. It should be soon. I know there's something. I know I follow Toshio, the Foxclone guy, so he's talking about it. Switch to August in 2026. Yes, it's in August. I'm guessing it might go with the big summer event as well as the 14-hour stream for the anniversary event in August. Oh my god, stop it. Look at him. I just finished Monday version 2 at work, so you know, ugh. I hate it when non-Mondays are Mondaying, because that's some bullshit. We already have Monday. We don't need second Monday. Second breakfast? Yes. Stop it, more like, not it. Damn. Mega's the best she is. She's upstairs. She's in 4 hours of meetings, Antonio, so we're not even going to see Mimi until much later on. The blue shirt is actually body hair knitted together. Is that just what bum boys do? Is that just like their natural defense out in the wilds? I'm gonna do Monday version 2 final use. God, please no, Corey. 2 Mondays is already too many Mondays as it is. It's already too many Mondays. In fact, I would say, can we go into negative Mondays? Can we just omit Monday as a whole? Because that'd be swell. Are they keeping deer shirt? Oh my! They're talking about rating weight. No, I don't have blue chest hair. I found one of my first white chest hairs. That's something. I'm starting to first on my wrist. I have one white hair on my arms. It's right there. No, I have 2. What the fuck? I'm fucking dead. I got 1 foot in the grave. I'd like to leave a 100 million gil to Franco as part of my will and final testament. I will leave Beta only the tip. Beta only gets the tip of the baguette. He doesn't get more. He just gets the tip. This is his inheritance. Oh, but also that does bring up a good point. I now have 4 segments of the baguette, so I guess I can encase it in resin for somebody else. Bro, I had my first white hair like a decade ago. I only just got mine. My chin. Look, they're all over my chin. Iggy, you better Ray. Ray will use her portion of the baguette to show up and desecrate my grave with it. She don't want that shit. That or Ray's gonna use it to curse me in the afterlife. Your will in Final Fantasy Testament? But yeah, I avoided gray hairs for the longest time, and then in the last 5 years, it's just picked up a pace. You can see there, I think you can see it on my chin there, right? My chin and my beard is starting to get a lot more white than that fucking emote. It's the PvP stress. I don't think it's the PvP stress. It might be the stresses of other stuff. Like my mortality doesn't bother me. I already came close a couple of times, so I'm okay. Also, I just want to live long enough to play Evercold and experience the evolved DPS. After that, I'm good. What a coincidence, the Greys have picked up since I darkened your skies with your presence. Mira, I didn't have skies before you came along, Iggy, so you already improved me, Papi Chulo. What do I want to play for this? Shut the fuck up, that was good. Maybe right now preparing a dark ritual. No, that will not be good. By dark ritual you mean meetings? Yes. Can't believe Iggy made skies just to darken them for Solu. I mean, technically Iggy darkens everything. Have you seen his brown ass? Every room he enters he darkens just by existing. So do I. I'm Mexican. So is Iggy. We can make these jokes about each other. You have? Alright, I guess we go down the middle somewhere. Uh-oh! Oh, we got some Yans of War here, okay. Now what? Nobody's here to say anything to us? I'm not going in there. That holds, Chris. Well, some of us make the so pale we blind people joke too. It's true. It's true. Listen, you see what it looked like in the winter here in Nova Scotia. I definitely, the lack of sunlight is really a thing. Never have I felt more shame when my doctor was like, yeah, you need more vitamin D. Start taking supplements. I'm like, what? But why? I think our entire team just got their ass beat, so I'm gonna be over here. Here you go, have some buffs. Hey, that Reaper right there, that's Samurai right there. I have 0 assists and I've been AoEing the entire team, so that should tell you how it's going right now. She's fucking dead, Jesus. Before that mariachi band showed up, he had the whitest wedding playlist ever. He kind of did. He kind of did. But then he played it. He asked for El Cucuy and it got brown again, so don't worry about it. Everyone knows that El Cucuy instantly makes all your parties darker. What the fuck's going on over here? Hey, you guys want to kill these people? Yeah, I don't care about your samurai. Nobody cares. Yeah, keep on swinging. Sure. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Yeah. Now I'm chasing you. Now I'm chasing you. My guy. He's right there. He's right there. Get him. Get him. He can't move. Did you hear my neighbor on Sunday's stream out my window with their loud ass La Cucaracha car? I did not. Oh, I mean, I was there, but who the fuck is shooting me? Hey, you know what? I'll fucking fight you. We're not gonna win this game. I love the playlist. I call it a success. I had no straight shaking his ass too. You know what? Yeah, that's what matters. We're not winning this match owing to the fact that, you know. Pero mira, having La Cucaracha as your car horn is a whole other level. Like, even I wouldn't do that, and I'm brown as fuck. Yeah. That's your opening. Wait, did Gio and I just wombo combo these fools? Good job, Gio.
Caliente.
Chat demands La Cucaracha horn.
La Cucaracha? No, I don't have one. Listen, if I could put it on my Honda Civic, I still wouldn't do it. Mira, the only fools who have La Cucaracha as a car horn, first of all, thank you, George, for that prime. I appreciate that very, very much. Are usually like, you know, vendors. I don't want to. It was your horn in GTA. Here's the thing. I'm about to let all of you down. At least not in my barrio. People in the barrio don't play La Cucaracha as their car horns. I'm sorry. In video games, absolutely. Absolutely. 100%. If I could play La Cucaracha as my car horn in Final Fantasy XIV, I would be all over it. They send you a button you can press that makes it a horn. There's easily a instant buttons for that, Bay. I could make it happen between streams. I could make it happen. I just don't want to.
Beta, beta, bata, beta, beta, both.
When a song about dancing cockroaches dying is the theme for ice cream, you know you're in the brown suburbs.
Yep. You know that ice cream truck is rolling up when they got La Cucaracha. Damn! Nice try, nerds. Oh my god, you die now. Ah, I got Sam LB. Forza has it. I think Forza does have La Cucaracha as well. But the Forza fucking had everything on there. The Forza horn section is too strong. Thank you for the biddies again. Thank you again, Jared, for using that prime. You can vote for our cooking stream. It's exclamation mark toppings. That'll bring up the list of what we're doing in August. I am 100% making tamales in August. It's just a matter of what else we're going to be making. So thank you very much, Jared. That's very kind of you. You get one of those a month. You gave it to me. Thank you. Yeah, but a physical button, you have to. Oh, it would be funnier. You know what? You're right. A smash button that plays the cucaracha would be fantastic. Alright, well, we gotta go over here and kill our little crystals. But mira, listen, if you give it to me in game, absolutely. Pero la cucaracha in real life, I don't wanna. It's about the cucaracha literally means the cockroach. It's funny, but I'm not sure it's something I would personally toot my horn over. Alright, red's all up in our business down here. Let's go be a nuisance. Nope, nope, that's terrible. Actually, we got people down there. Never mind, we got bodies. didn't hit anybody with that. That's unfortunate. Damn, okay, just one shot me. It was more than one shot, but we got blasted all the same. That's unfortunate. But I did drop everything on them. LB, snare, brute, rain from above. Can I go in there, dive again, and die again? Probably. Delicious. Reaper and Dancer thought they were going to be slick, and now they're rooted. That's what they get. Yeah, this isn't good. Alright, I mean, it's a pretty even game, so I'm not mad at this overly. Look, the panel went immune. I'm shocked. You might be immune to damage, but you're not immune to being rooted. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Get stunned, nerd! Worth it. If only we had a little bit of follow-up, but people were dying there. We had a little bit of follow-up on that. That was AoE stun, AoE snare, AoE root, HP healing reduced, and the rain. I literally got nothing else to throw at that. There were a lot of very low health Maelstrom. See if the AoEs, because they're gonna come in here with the Dancer, Astrologian combo probably. I don't. I'm gonna die. Too many of them there. Too many of them all in one place. I mean, we're doing okay as a team. We just have to. We need one more big crystal and we can win. We gotta fight off red and blue here. What do we have? We did really good on that last crystal, so I'm not mad at that. It's hard playing Astrologian when you're trying to get any kind of traction here. We destroy this crystal, we win. Let them be out there fighting for that. If we get this, we win. Nope, we dipped under. It's 200 points per, so... it's not guaranteed if we keep dipping under... 1400. And they're not exactly going to let us do this. As long as it's over 1400, we can get this. Hola, Wolfie. How's it going, Wolfie? What it do, homie? Thank you for being here. Welcome on in. Yeah, good job. I don't know if that other Astro did anything, but they get the comp for trying. Yeah, those deaths were terrible. I did 1,000,000 damage as an Astrologian, 43 assists, so, you know, that's pretty decent for Astrologian. The deaths were silly, but again, Astro has to dive. That's the way the kit plays. You have to dive in there to get... most of your attacks are point blank AoEs, so you don't get the luxury of just AoEing from the back. Did some healing, 1.2 million healing, 1.1 million damage to PCs. I'll take it. I'll take it. That's not too bad. Alright, where are we? PvP. Yeah, just 6,000, well, 5,000 and change. 5,950 points away. Nope, more than that. We're points away from getting to the cap. The dash helps, gives a shield, then you dash back after pop everything. Yeah, the problem is when you dash forward and your entire team drops back at the exact same time, and you're the only person at the very front, and then they all target you. It's like, or you dive too deeply and then you underestimate just how far back it teleports you, because it doesn't really teleport you all the way back or as far back out of danger, and you're like, oh, that was 5 feet, that's great. But it's fun. Or forget you had a portal, then dash back. I think I did that once where I was like, okay, fuck this portal. And I just started running and I moved away. And I guess I double clicked because I already had a portal, but the portal was back there. So I just ported right back into the middle behind everybody that was chasing my dumb ass. I was like, oh, that's unfortunate. What the hell is this? I don't know what she's got wearing on here. That's the trouble with portals. That's okay though. It's fun. I enjoy Astrologian, but it does require a fair bit of, what's it called? Teamwork and all that. I guess I'm also going to have to level up Fisher on her, aren't I? What the hell was I doing? Oh wait, why is her... So she's been at level 27, 26... what even is it? Archer for 12 years. Why is her minor 67 and her Fisher... Oh, I don't have to do that much Fishy boat. Hell yeah, let's go fucking go. Level 33 botanist. I'm assuming at some point I gave her turn-ins to do. Pushing through Dancer LB and AoE is great, but damn it hurts. Yeah, no, Dancer LB is similar to Astrologian. Well, Dancer as a whole, because a lot of your attacks are point blank AoE, so you have to essentially put yourself in danger to get any kind of traction. Okay, I mean, sure. So Marauders at 32. So I want to go to Warrior. I already got Black Mage, so I guess we could do the Warrior quest line, and then from there, we can segue to whatever the hell. Well, I guess it was Conjure is only level 6 or so. I can't even do 11 roulettes on that. Okay, this is to Limsa because I'm not about to go from South Shroud and South Shroud? Southern Lanosha. Is it Lanosha? Lanosi? Lanasi? Lanosk? I don't know what it's called. 13 years, I don't know how to pronounce it. Lower. But yeah, so I would like to unlock Warrior. So I am redoing the MSQ on this character. I am caught up and ready to go for Northhorn, so that's sorted out. I'd just like to have the actual base class, well, the jobs, instead of just classes. They say on Spanish, it's what I do, la nocia. That's what I tend to do too. It tends to even out a little bit better because they don't necessarily use modern day English for a lot of this, right? La no sea. La que? But yeah, so Warrior quest line. This kid's big mad. Oh, that kid's fucking gone. Cause the big dreaded Kujata killed their family, so they're looking to get revenge. The problem is they're a child. But we're here with the Marauder's hot femro sister Sulkwib, who's an incredible healer who's going to help us out. Our course is clear. No, I'm clear, not our course. We must set out for Aleport at once. An old acquaintance of mine often stands guard at the port gates. He might know something of the lad's whereabouts. Okay, came out here for that. Neat. But yeah, MSQ, we're still low 20s, so we are making progress towards that. It's been neat seeing it again. I have gaps in my memory for the MSQ for this. And that's, reasonable considering how old the game is. But I thought that there was more to it this early on, and not just, I forget that we go from, warrior life, ooh, down to adventurer. Have I seen a boy wandering around by himself? As a matter of fact, me and my fellow gate guard here just watched a young lad off to the north. We were arguing whether or not to abandon our post and bring the child back ourselves. Large packs of jackals have been prowling the wilds of late, so if you mean to head after him, pray do so quickly. Hells, I might even pass along word to the Marauders Guild. You'll be better off with an extra blade or two at your back. Not packs of jackals. That's okay, we can handle that. He dropped his water skin. Fucking Frodo out here just wasting all this water. Don't AoE my chocobo, you jerk. Actually, what's her hunt? Oh, so she already did her hunt log. I mean, she has a level 31 plus, but I mean, I guess she is 32, so I suppose I could work on that. But I would like to be a warrior. Instead of just marauding. It also means I don't have to PvP as a black mage, which I currently am stuck at because she doesn't have anything else unlocked. Because you can't just go in as your base class. You need a job and your job stone. Otherwise, the game's like, no. Have we found any sign of Sigurd? We found his food and his water. He must have been in a desperate hurry, indeed, to cast away his belongings in such a careless manner. I myself came across his wood axe, the tool the lad took from the stead, perhaps? He must have been in a desperate hurry. Oh, okay, that's just lag, I guess. Gods below. Clear, over there. What? That's a puck hatchling. Gay? Oh, that kid's dead. The look of alarm on my character's face. Damn. You know? Yes. I think this is just... I mean, it did take out his mom and dad first, right? So... clear. Oh, he's fucking dead. Listen, man, I get the need for revenge, the anger, the frustration, the loss, all of it. But you're also a wee child. That's like, oh no, a buffalo killed my mom. It's like, damn, I'm gonna come back in 20 years with a gun. Instead of, you know, I'm gonna take a stick to this giant ass buffalo. So that's to every JRPG prototype. Yeah, no, you're right. No, I missed! Alright, I'm sorry, Sulkwib. Looks like a natural selection to me, and who are we to interfere with that? Listen, we have to save the child, otherwise I don't get my stone. We did it, Sulkwib. Step aside. Yeah, after I did all the work. Okay, yeah. Sure. We're in zone. We're in Zoan? We're gonna call him Zoan. He breathes yet. Breathes. My character looks so shocked at this. You withdraw to the Red Rooster's stead. Follow my lead, Clear. Let me get to know more about a certain... well, I heard someone in Elpis, but then everything sounds like an inconvenience to him. I mean, if you were him, right? If you were them in everything that he is, it's like, you know, kind of get it. We gotta go way back over there, okay. I think he probably breathes air, but sure, random guy. It's okay. I'm sure that kid's alright-ish. Get on our Advent Children motorcycle, you know, traversing the fields of La Nausea as we do. Yeah, so these are the original ARR class quests. This is what you have to do initially. Every 5 levels you get one. Sometimes along the way you get skills, like you get Tomahawk. Is it level 10? Might be level 10 or so. Where you get a skill, you get some gear, a little bit of cash. But you have to do these in order to unlock your actual job that you want to play. Which is wild because apparently I never did any of the Viper quests. And the very first Viper quest that I did yesterday, apparently that's where they teach you how to play Viper. I had no idea. I was like, okay. Neat. Oh, that's how that works. Interesting. The things you learn. You brought him home. I don't got the words to thank you. The lad's past the worst of it. He struck his head in the fall, though, and it may be some time before he opens his eyes. Concussion protocols. Thank you for coming, brother. If you hadn't scattered those jackals when you did, I literally killed like 20 of them. I've done naught to earn your thanks. When I learned of the situation from Aleport, I realized the dangers were greater than I had anticipated. No single marauder could have hoped to fend off such numbers in time. Am I just a joke to them? Pray accept my apologies, Neddard. You turned to us for help, and yet your grandson now lies before you, broken and battered. You risked your lives to save little Sigurd. I was the man to find fault with that. It's me who ought to be begging forgiveness for the wounds you took protecting my foolish boy. You need to concern yourself with our well-being. Our training prepares us for such eventualities. There's not more we can accomplish here, Clear. It is time we return to the guild and focus on our tasks. Okay, sure. But there is a rather large difference in the writing between ARR and obviously what we have currently in Dawn Trail, and how things are treated, how we're treated, how it all. And obviously it's understandable, right? This is the beginning of the game. This is the very start. This is the world building, character build up aspect of the game.
Caliente.
Thank you for your supporting random fact.
Oh, yes.
Water makes other things wet. Wetness is technically defined as a liquid's ability to maintain contact with a solid surface, meaning water itself isn't wet.
So the water isn't wet, but it's making me wet every time I drink it. Thank you for the random facts. Thank you for that resub. Can I, with my saliva, then make the water wet? Because I'm hitting it with the liquid that it's hitting me with. Who's making who wetter is my question, Cerelia. Thank you for the fact. And the tier 2 as well. Thank you for the same 6 months. You get 2 votes for our cooking stream. Let me know what you want to vote for. But thank you. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully it's not too hot there. I'm glad the lad will live, but I fear this will not be the last time Sigurd abandons caution in his thirst for vengeance against Kujata. The wound in his heart festers and seethes, feeding his impatience at our seeming inaction. But we must not think ill of the boy. Instead, let his helpless rage be as a spur to our efforts. I say again, Clear, Kujata will fall by your hand, and I will shape you into the deadly weapon you need to be. But you didn't even do anything, Tuxedo Mask.
Okay, how about this one?
Okay.
If a pirate dies at sea and comes back as a ghost, is he wet?
You know, I hadn't considered this scenario. I'm sure Poogies know of a book where you can make water... or you can make water wet. Absolutely, Corey. 100% April and Finny are all over it. Thank you for the biddies. Would they be? No, because the water is... I don't think ghosts can get wet. I'm not a ghostologist, so I couldn't answer your question in any definitive way, but I would say no. The pirate is not dead. I would say that the water does its job and is like, I'm out, peace. And it just bounces and goes about its business. You need meat to get wet, I suppose is what I'm trying to say. Maybe. Also, wet meat was my stripper name in college. Clear. Our near disastrous encounter with the pack that follows Kujata has been preying on my mind. The overwhelming number of the beasts was beyond aught I had imagined. Even the most dedicated marauder could not hope to carve through the snarling wall of flesh. And if we cannot dispatch the pack, then Kujata remains beyond our reach.
Wow.
Thus, I have prepared for you a trial.
Did you know that humans cannot technically feel the sensation wet? The sensation we feel is the touch receptors feeling pressure and temperature feeling cold. Our brains interpret this as wet.
I'll make you feel wet, Beta. Thank you for the biddies. But in the movies, pirates always come back wet when they are ghosts. It's true. Pirates of the Caribbean has taught me that. Not in public. Thank you for the biddies. Okay. Okay, I mean, listen, I'm taking this all at face value that these are actual facts. I mean, technically, isn't everything just our receptors recepting? So technically, when I eat that lava, it's not that the lava is burning me. It's just that my receptors are feeling the heat. Learning stream today, apparently. Thus I have prepared for you a trial that shall unleash your deepest reserves of destructive strength. As before, Sulkwib awaits you at the Bismarck to guide you on your path. Do not squander this opportunity for growth, Clear. The pride of the guild itself rides on the keen edge of your axe. According to Solu, I am a reception. Apparently, we both are. Apparently, we out here recepting instead of what I thought we were doing. Science. I like that every time we come here on a quest, Sulkwib is just vibing, having lunch. Or a drink. She got 2 wine bottles, okay, damn. You've worked for my brother? Ha! The pride of the guild, eh? My brother has placed quite a burden on your shoulders, it seems. But from what I have witnessed, if any marauder has the skill and determination to put down Kujata, then it is you. And there is, of course, the matter of Sighard's vengeance. You don't want to disappoint the poor boy now, do you? I will eventually, anyway. Let us be about this trial, Clear. I shall meet you on the Salt Strand in Lower Lanosia, where your training is to take place. Well, naturally, I will be there. Without me, you're like to forget to tend your wounds and bleed to death. I'd rather not. But am I bleeding my own blood, or am I just feeling... No, never mind. Okay, where are we? We're over here. I guess it's gonna be out there with the crabs. We crabbing. Let's go. But like giant crabs. Not like, you know, little crabs. Like, you know those big ass coconut crabs, but bigger. Megalo crab. Oh, that's his butt. I'm sorry. Look at that face. A face only a crab mother could love. I mean, I guess he's like out here past the Kikirin and all that. In case you ever wonder why this area even exists, this is probably because of this quest line. Use it for this bit. I hate that I know the bleed my own blood. I saw most of that, Antonio. How dare you? Alright, Sulkweb, let's go. Well, this should be the place. I don't see... Do you sense that encroaching aura of violence, Clear? Pray, unlimber that axe of yours. My axe is always limber, Sulkweb. Oh, the face of crab right before I eat the crab. Isn't that like the face they always have? Isn't that just like crab expressions in general? Just a little crabby. Hola, lemon. That seems to be the last of them compared to what we have faced before, though it wasn't terribly... So this is indomitable, Clear, tranquil. Who in the seven hells are you? Wait, is that... We have deemed you worthy of our challenge. Come, Marauder. Let us test the edge of your steel. I have no idea who that is. I've never seen them ever. Oh, brother. Uh-huh. Defeat the masked marauders. Who could they possibly be? Oh, there's more of them over here. Okay. I didn't think I needed to hear the sound of 6 Manros grunting at me as they die. But here we are. Can I kick him in the face? I can! Oh no. He was called someone familiar. It seems my underlings have provided you with poor sport. Very well. I shall take your measure with mine own blade. Do not think to show me quarter, Clear, for I shall surely show you none. Oh, he can be sent too. That's just funny. Spent already? Our battle has scarce begun. My god, you're almost dead. He's a little derpy, but it's done. Nice. Listen, that's fine. Those kids are usually like that. Also, if you're not already following, Lemon Drop does a follow button right there. Go follow Lemon. Streams Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. When and as she can. I yield. Your strength has humbled us all. It might just be enough. We're done here, my colleagues. Drag away those who cannot stand. But a little derpy is what you want to see. Like I like them the way they usually turn out. Your display of prowess was truly impressive, Clear. Worthy indeed. What a ridiculous charade. Did he honestly think we couldn't see through those paltry disguises? Though I am confident my brother's act was not born of malice. Rather, he hoped by concealing his identity that the trial would seem more threatening, thus increasing its effectiveness. Not an entirely successful undertaking, but one must appreciate his intentions. It is time you return to the guild. Oh, and as a favor to me, pray indulge him in his little deception. Subterfuge is not a marauder's forte. It's not. As long as you enjoyed it, Franco, that's what matters. Mimi finds those kits to be super relaxing. Just something that keeps the hands busy while the eyes can do other stuff. So hopefully it was enjoyable. Let's go over here and then I'll do another front lines because I'll have warrior unlocked and then I can play as a tank and not be locked into black mage gameplay. The black mage is kind of neat in front lines. It's also a lot. Clear, I have heard your skirmish on the Salt Strand. I've heard of your skirmish on the Salt Strand. You did well to topple opponents of such formidable skill. But let us not dwell on the nature of those masked men. What is important is your triumph in the face of overwhelming odds. Your fellow marauders are honored to have you swing your axe in the guild's name. They stand behind you, one and all, as you prepare to overcome your greatest trial yet. Aye, the time has come for you to bring Kujata's bloody rampage to an end. When next he rears his horrible horned head, you shall be ready to bury your blade in its skull. Yay, money! Oh, so we get through a little battle from this. Okay, that'll be nice. That'll be good. This wave's been intimidating, but not bad. However, my heart almost fell out of my asshole 3 times when I dropped one, but then quickly found it. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, you don't want to drop those. Clear, your confrontation with the beast is at hand. Kujata has made his presence known. Reports placed the creature to the northeast of the Red Rooster's stead, in the vicinity of the Grey Fleet. There's little more for me to say but this. Harness all the strength you have built through your labors of sweat and blood, and unleash it full fury upon Kujata and his menagerie of scavengers. Sighart yet lies abed, trusting in your strength and praying for your victory. I ask that you go to the lad before the battle and tell him you venture forth to fell the object of his vengeance. Such news should cheer his ailing heart. The time has come. Clear, tranquil. May your axe strike deep and true. The real question, Franco, did you have any spare parts? Were there extra bits and bobs? Also, ads just started. Sorry, friends. We're in 3 minutes at the top of the hour. Kills, pre-roll ads. Okay, we go over there. We talk to the kid. We go fight the thing. And then they send me to, I think it's Cosa del Sol is definitely where the trainers are, but I don't know if that's where it starts. I'm done. I rolled them up in a bag and tossed them. Alright, fair. Unfortunate that it wasn't enough to build Kirby Jr. Yeah, that's really neat. Mimi's been doing a lot of like there's been a few that are like Spirited Away in the hot springs like that, in that style, and so they come with like little lights, and there's a ton of tiny pieces for like the water and then for the structures and the plants. I'm not great enough for that. Neither am I. I have the Lego piano I gotta finish, but where the fuck am I gonna put it? That's the next thing to come up with. I'm gonna have to build shelves for Mimi's office, specifically for that. Clear, I'm sorry for making trouble. No, I deserved what I got. It's me own fault for not believing in you. But you came back anyway, and now you're gonna take that axe to Kujata's head, ain't you? I know you can beat that bastard. You got to. Nod. We're making a shelf for the consoles at some point. Yep. Shelving never ends. Kujata had reared his ugly head again, and I reckoned you'd not be too far behind. I hope you don't object to me lending what aid I can. We've been through much, you and I would see this tale to its end. Broenbar. Well, he felt much the same, so here we are, a pack of 2 to offset the ravenous beast that followed Kujata's wake. Might be as I'm sticking me nose in where it ain't wanted, but I couldn't abide the thought of facing that monster solo. Kujata's got his friends, so it's only fair if you got a couple too. And what are friends for if not to lighten your load? I already did some of the groundwork for you. Seems like a farmer and his wain have fallen victim to the fiend's pack. I like the thought that there's this massive buffalo that has a gang of wolves, I guess, following it around. Yeah, for 5% to summon the big old boar. If we follow the trail of destruction, it might just lead us to the big bugger himself. I think it might be in an older Final Fantasy, not in 6 that I can recall. But yeah, it's usually a summons that you can use. Certainly in 7, not in 8, not in 9. Was it Final Fantasy 5? It was in 7. 7 Rebirth. Oh, it's in 13. And 15. Alright, so just make some random appearances throughout Final Fantasy. Wiki says 7? Yeah. 7 was the first appearance, and then it appears in subsequent Final Fantasies. You find a pot that appears to have been dragged from the farmer's wain. This is a foul scene that supplies power to Red Gorge and who brands Daj. What the fuck are these words? They surely are words. Remaster 13, please. It would be nice. Hey, that's an A rank over there. That sure is my marker right next to that A rank. I'm sure it'll be fine, right? I'm sure it'll be okay. Falsi are like entities of power. Dodge is the dude with the chocobo in his hair. As for what the Uride Gorge is, I have no idea. It's been a long time. What do we have over here? There it is. Goobutt. His name was Saz. It might be. Wait, who the fuck is Dodge? Is it Saz's son? It's either the father or the son. Okay, yeah, Dodge is his kid. Spoiler, he has a child. Watch it be the Chocobo. That'd actually be hilarious. No, that's just his child. Oh no, the Wayne. Oh, also, for those of you that are, there's been no announcement yet, but it is also almost September. So if you happen to have, subs that are running out soon, they can be refreshed at a discounted price. So if you're looking to save a little bit of cash, I tend to renew my subs on September, and then the subsequent ones whenever there's a chance there. 30% discount is no joke, especially at 6 months. All right, Kujata, let's go. Oh, it's got a lot of dudes with it. Can I stun it? I can. Okay, this guy just stood in the AoE. Classic warrior. How is he? Oh, he's down because he ate every single fucking AoE. Come on, you're supposed to be here to help me. We did it. And then we just die right under it, like with the Royal Rat Authority. This falls on top of us. Clear. Okay, but why is that child out here? Okay, he's accompanied by others at least. It appears our timing was fortuitous. The X-Master carried me here so I could see. It could have helped. Putting that out there. It could have, You did it. You did it. You really did it. ESL. Do you see? Clear killed the bastard. He's finally dead. Well, thank you. Thank all of you. Oh, he's so angry. Damn. Clear, do you reckon I could learn to swing an axe like that? When I was bigger, I mean. I want to protect folk, too. Keep them safe from, you know, monsters and things. Yeah, he's real mad. That is an expression. If you train hard, the nut is beyond your reach, young man. He's literally that emo. And that's what I'll do. I'll train every single day. You'll see. I'll be the strongest hero that ever was. And protein. Training and protein. Gotta grow them muscles. Oh, they're all here. Neat. Hey, bro, and remember when you tapped out in the middle of the fight? I saw it with my own eyes, and I can still scarce believe it. You brought down the mountain. It is done, Clear. You have answered the boy's prayers and upheld the pride of the guild. Hold your head high, Marauder. I shall be awaiting your triumphant return to Limsa Lominsa. Well done, Clear. I knew from the first moment we met that you would rise to meet any challenge. Sweet. Man, my rested XP is gone. So the plan for next week, even though EverQuest Legends does come out, I am going to be streaming 14. So day 1 will be, at the very least, that Tuesday is going to be Northhorn. Maybe Thursday will be, what's it called? EverQuest Legends. Assuming I'm day streaming those days and I don't adjust my schedule to do other stuff. We'll see. That's truly a mighty feat, Clear. Never have I seen a marauder so dedicated to attaining the pinnacle of her discipline. In recognition of your achievements, I, Axemaster Wernzorwen, pass on to you our guild's final technique, the thrill of battle. This skill teaches you to embrace the fear and danger of combat, allowing you to push well beyond the normal limits of your stamina. Though the thought brings me both joy and sadness, there is not more I can teach you. May the memories of your time here at the guild sustain you as you strive for ever greater heights of perfection. Experience now shall be your tutor. There will always be greater foes and deadlier challenges on which to test your blade, for that I am certain. Of that. You enter a realm of our craft in which even I have never set foot. I only hope that when you reach the very boundaries of your art, you will return to share your triumphs with us. Until then, Clear, may your axe ever swing true. Yay! Are you going to stream request? I think I'm going to do some of it for sure, Franco, but I'm not going to sit here and just punch the same goblin hour after hour on stream. It is significantly slower pace. The most underrated tank cooldown in the game, seriously though. It's bonkers for aggro too. I'm gonna stream some of it. It's just I don't know. I know Beta's gonna stream it as well in the evening, so I'm assuming that we might finish Subnautica Below Zero by Monday. In which case, maybe we can clear out Tuesday for that. Pride and duty will take you from the mountain. I feel like that's a reference I don't know. Ah, Clear, just a woman I was hoping to see. Aye, it's plain as day that you've no equal in our guild, and I have a task that I'd entrust to no ordinary marauder. To it, I just received a message from an old comrade in arms of mine, who now serves as a guardsman in Costa del Sol. It would seem the fighting's grown fierce in those parts, and he finds himself in dire need of reinforcements. Mind you, this man is no white-livered whelp. He can wield an axe with the best of them, as evidenced by Master Gegeruju's paying good coin for the services of he and his men. No, any enemy who could fluster that bunch is not one to be trifled with. I have sent Sulkweb on ahead to tend to the wounded. Seek her out upon your arrival, and she'll apprise you of the situation at hand. But yeah, I'm gonna stream some of it. I just don't know how much I want to stream of it. Like obviously there's gonna be a push for it initially. There's gonna be people who want to watch it and experience it, and see what it's about. So I almost want to do day one. Whereas 14 is also gonna be on the hype train, right? Because FanFest literally just happened that Saturday and Sunday. The producer letter just went live as well, and then it's the patch. Here's reference to the Skilrick song "Rock and Roll" will make you to. Oh, look at you with the reference knowledge. Damn. Clear. Ever the sight for sore eyes. A nasty bale of turtles has been preying on this area of late, snapping and gnashing at everything in sight. Why even the best men that Master Gagaruju could buy find themselves no match for the creatures. Word has it that the beasts have been sighted swimming in from the lightly guarded northern shore. I would send you there to investigate the cause behind their numbers. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, it's not like, 14 does great during the day, so I will play it by ear. The thing is, I don't think the game itself doesn't come out until after day stream would end anyway. So it's not going to be a day stream thing. So maybe it'll be an evening stream thing, and it'll give me a little break from what's it called? From the Northhorn, and we can go do that. Oh no, it's a fell demon. Starting off with with a fighty fight. Okay. How's he got that skill at level 30, the cheater? Oh no, giant turtles. Oh, damn it all. Clear. We must see to these beasts. Okay. So yeah, we'll see. Maybe I will do that evening for EverQuest. That's not what I wanted to do. That's also not what I wanted to do, but here we are. So, girl, what you doing out here? Hey, I need these for my hunt log. Oh, that's just funny. Okay. That's a lot of turtle meat, by the way. 7 hells, there's no end to them. Prepare to fall back. Aussie to the shellbacks. You whelps just try not to end up as turtle grub. Okay, guy. That axe. I've not seen its like in 5 minutes. Clear, we must do what we can. Okay. Man, she about to get blasted by all these turtles. think we got it here. I don't think there's any more ads, so. We did it! Alright. That should send them scuttling back to their nests. You can call me Curious Gorge. One remark about the name and I'll rip your ugly heads from your shoulders and suck the marrow out of your twitching spines. You two are guards from Costa del Sol, I reckon. It is a weird name though. Like that's kind of a weird name. Not as such. We are of the Marauders Guild, sent here by Axemaster Wernzowen to assist in the defense. I am Silkweb, and this is my comrade Clear. From the guild, you say? Well, blow me down and call me a bogey. Had you told me sooner, I'd have introduced myself with proper respect. You're Clear, right? We've only just met, but I see in you a strength not found in ordinary women. What say you unleash the beast within and become a warrior with me? Excuse me, don't worry about it. A warrior, you say? So it was you I saw brandishing battle techniques I had thought lost to the sands of time. Lost? Gah! Perhaps in these parts, but where I come from, the way of the warrior is alive and well. My tribe has been handing them down for thousands of years. Yet our numbers dwindle with every new summer, and this is why I left the mountain where I was raised to come here. What say you, Clear? If you would walk the path of the warrior with me, seek me out at Hidden Falls. It took the longest to realize it was Gorge. Yeah, I called him Curious George for years, Sander. I was like, damn. They just straight up stole that monkey's name. Nope, it sure is. The warriors of old, we have all heard of tales, but never once did I dream that I would meet one in the flesh. But I mean, I guess that does fall under the naming conventions for Rogadins, right? Because isn't it first thing you see and something else? Isn't it like those things that how that works for one of them, for one of the tribes? My memory is cloudy, but many years ago it was said that there was a young marauder in the company of heroes who would unleash crushing blows theretofore unseen by his comrades. When the company disbanded, he vanished, never to be seen again. Might that be this Curious Gorge? I cannot vouch for the man's identity, but there can be no denying the display of strength we saw today, nor that he has taken a liking to you, Clear. This could be an opportunity for the ages. Hidden Falls, was it? Were I in your boots, I would head off there without delay. How the fuck is... No, I mean, I think the gorge was the visual part. There's a descriptor. That's why Ray's character is called Soaring Raven, right? I think that's... if I remember correctly, that's what she said. But I mean, I guess soaring is an action, right? How do you see a Curious Gorge? What the fuck? I know that there's a dang cliff, but not necessarily a Curious Gorge. Descriptor and noun, and I love that my row named Blue Smoothie is Lorak. There you go, the Blue Smoothie. Alright, that works out very well. Doctor saw a Curious Gorge right between Dan Perth and Oath. You know what? Maybe. I knew you would come, Clear. Let us begin. Any woman can take up an axe and call herself a marauder, but to become a true warrior, she must prove she can tame the inner beast that guides the blade. I witnessed your battle with the turtles, and I must say that I was impressed. You have proven yourself far more worthy of this than I could have imagined. In your hands lies the soul of the warrior, a crystal within which the deeds of 1,000 warriors from history are recorded. For countless generations, the soul has been passed on to those in my tribe who choose the path of the warrior to guide them and aid them in their journey. When your inner beast awakens, the runes will resonate, further empowering your will and granting you such strength as you never thought possible. Today there is cause for celebration, my friend. For through you, I have ensured that my tribe's legacy will endure. Yes, it is for this day, this moment, that I came down from the mountain. Yet however earnestly I pursue my goal, I cannot deny the fear inside me that my mission will ultimately end in failure. For you see, while I style myself a warrior, the truth is that I left the mountains before my training was complete. And while I carry with me the chronicles of my ancestors, detailing the ancient arts of war, I lack the ability to fully decipher the text. Yet there may still be hope, for there is another who fled my village, one who shared my dream of passing on the teachings of the tribe, and can read the tome, my brother. Without him, I fear there is little more I can teach you at this time, but that will not discourage me from continuing my studies of the chronicles, nor shake my belief that further secrets will soon reveal themselves to me. Until then, I ask that you use the knowledge I've passed on to you and continue your training. You must strive to harden your will so that it may endure the strain of future burdens. Good luck, my friend. Yeah, Warrior Unlock. How's it going, Smoothie? Thank you for being here. How's it going? Warrior Unlock. Yay! Next quest is at 35, so I don't really get much of anything. And that should fix my UI. Yay! There goes Harley's UI. Ah! Including Ultra Potions and Phoenix Sounds. I don't know. I'm sure that won't be confusing at all, right? Wait, why is... Okay, thing, buff, which is at 50, so I don't even get my buff until then. Okay. I guess I can now... PvP as a warrior too. So Black Mage, they're pretty close. I guess I'll do it on warrior, so we can get closer to 35. Do I get skills at every 5 levels at this point? Now that I've actually unlocked my job, I get Inner Beast and the Beast Within. Okay, that'll be nice. Yeah, I'll do another front lines just to get the XP for this character, and then we can get onto the MSQ. Yay! I just wanted to get both of those unlocked, Black Mage and Warrior. Also, I didn't get to do any of my... What's it called? Didn't get to do... I mean, I could still do them, I suppose, and get my guild hiss out the way so that way I can be done with that damned achievement. Every 5 unless Square Enix deleted them. Astro. Oof. Oof. Uh-oh. Mimi stomping. Let's see what this goes like. I did do one on Black Mage, and so I got like, you know, a little bit of thingy progress there. So I'll get the emote soon at least. The emote is Conduct. Not the greatest emote. Oh, that made me welcome back. Inhaler, yeah. Thank you. But why would they not? They're not bun ears. She's not a bunny. You don't know that. You know that she's a Vieira. How dare you? I like that there's little flashlights at the top of the ears. That she can see. To be fair, you get alternatives at a different level now. Like you get all cards at 30 now, while you used to get some every 5 levels. Gotcha. That's just part of the rework, I guess. I wonder, I mean, I'm assuming because of Evolved, I mean, every class is getting a rework, right? That's just how Evolved works. It's going to be a complete rework of what's there, so... yet another rework. Hello, I am not ready. Oh, that already, it's okay, it's not that big of a patch. It's just relics. If you're even doing relics, it's North Horn. So if you did South Horn, I'm assuming it won't really require too much of you outside of getting the levels inside of Oculin Crescent and Hildebrand, which I'm not ready for. And that's okay, because unless they make me do it for relics and stuff, I'll probably won't do it until Evercold or just do it off stream. What I can see not changing much is Black Mage. I mean, Black Mage, yeah. I mean, Mr. Prime. What if they removed the whole fire and ice thing and you were just fire all the time as a Black Mage? Fire, 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 lightning, fire, 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 lightning. I'd be down with that. Hola, Christopher. Hola, Auntie. Welcome on in. Damn, everybody's showing up. What's up? Welcome on in, friends. Saving it for later. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I did it for the most part on Harley because content, I guess. Hola, Dark Smack. How about no? How about cannoli, Wolfie? I don't know what that means. I said, well, I mean, yeah, but I'm saying it's not going to be 1-to-1 for what we see in PvP, right? That's just what Mr. Prime did, but it's going to be along those lines. So they could just remove an entire thing. Like, I don't think they're necessarily bound to anything in regards to evolved rotations. PvP even has an ice version of Flare. Sorry, it does. It's actually very annoying. I get caught in it all the time. And nothing like being frozen in place for 5 seconds. But I'm curious. I would assume that they're not constricted by anything. And they're gonna, this is how they give everybody the class flavor that they've been jonesing for, been bitching about for years. Here goes all the class flavor you could ever want. It's been there since 2021. But we'll see. I hope it works out very well. Obviously, we're going to find out more on Saturday. And of course, I'll be streaming at 4 a.m. at the Eastern on Saturday. What's that? You wanna be half asleep while we watch the keynote together? Oh my god, what if we did? Hello, Max. So you're in Berlin? Nice. Wait, 2 more days, so you're taking off on Thursday? You said you're gonna spend some time there though, right, Christmas? You can take in the sights afterwards or something? Hola, Rosa. Am I watching my phone at work? Just gonna be listening. I'll be yelling, Franco! Railgun's getting very crisp. Did you change something? Literally nothing. Lighting. It's not gray outside, so we have more light in the basement, Rosa. That's all. I mean, it is a 4K cam, but I do get what you mean. Some days it is not mega crisp, and some days it is crispy, and I have no idea why. I have no idea why. It's a 4K camera. Maybe it's because I turned that light on a little bit more. Actually, I think I did that on accident yesterday. So this light over here has several tiers of light. I guess a little bit more light makes a big difference for that. Noted. So I do try and go for to create shadows, mysterious shadows. That way, because on camera, suppose it's one of those things where if you do enough research, it's like, okay, that looks interesting. So you want to create some shadowy stuff here, but maybe more light is just better. Hola, Ali. Good evening. What the fuck? Good afternoon. It is in fact not a good evening. Good old PvP. Yeah, this is my newest alt, so I'm trying to get her some XP. I'm keeping a secret, Ali. Nobody knows what race she is. Nobody knows what I'm playing or anything. The astronaut helmet stays on in PvP. How's it going though? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully today's being kind to you. Nice ears. Those are flashlights. What are you talking about? Except for the 3 times where I accidentally showed it because I tried on a piece of gear. Excuse me, to see what it looks like, and then it literally just whole ass showed everything. Hey, you can't do that. I just jerked them in here. That's kind of rude, not gonna lie. You can't fold the helmet, ear expert. Excuse me, is that I'm sorry, are you licensed on helmets now? Are you the helmetologist? Nope, don't do that. Alright, my people are here. That's, never mind. We can do that. Backhand in the bit. Okay, welcome back. But yeah, no, I have no idea about the webcam. It just, some days it does very good work. Sometimes it's like, okay, I think it's just a lighting thing. But I'm glad it's looking good today. You fool! You cannot... Oh, sorry. My bad. Apologies. Let's say it doesn't protect you against spell cleave, but then I was like, okay, I'm gonna die. On a Zabes, 3 Lalas in a spacesuit. It's true. Fuck, Zabes spun me out. Aw, oh, come on! It's literally right there. That's nonsense. Thank you, Netcode. I'm just waiting on somebody here. Yes, use up all your skills on me. Good job. I was locked the fuck out last night. Was it too singular? My hey, who did that? All right, you fucking all right. Reaper wants to go. Oh come on, you want to be a nuisance? Apparently, no, they don't. Why is it always some fucking? Can I pop a heal, please? If I'm Frank was limit for how many mines he'll traverse to get it to extract last night. That's true. Alright, well, what's going on here? That's dangerous. Okay, we have some buff now. I would hit a mine, nothing happened, then 20 seconds later explode like a cartoon character looking down and realizing there was no floor underneath them. Yeah. Good old hell divers. Alright, who's gonna lead the charge? Kill the Dark Knight, love that. Pop my LB, that's all I need to do for now. I love that move so much. Don't let him get away. You should probably go upstairs. And also, I don't have any of these mounts, so I should probably get rid of these, since I can't actually do anything with them anymore. What mounts do I have for this character? Got a little witchy broom. We can go with that. No, we'll go with the big Choco. Alright, I guess we're chasing blue away up top. Oh, I was gonna yank him off the platform before he could AoE anybody. But he did it specifically for me. Thank you. Well, me and Andros. Alright, so we got some Maelstrom over to the right. Hey, Blue's got like twice our points. Maybe we should stop fighting each other and fight Blue? I don't know. That seems like a viable strategy at this point, considering the points we got going on here. Alright, they're all down there. Hey, where'd my yoink skill go? What the fuck? Can't just take away my Blada. That's my favorite Blada. Listen, I'm just here to dive on that pile. I'm not here to do anything else. If I felt I had any kind of follow-up here, I would dive in there, but I think all the people are over here fighting red and the crystal again. Blue was super low there. Yeah, we ain't got bodies out here fighting these fools. Granted, we have people with no battle high whatsoever versus an entire squad of battle high, so what do you expect to actually do there? Like, I want to fight Blue, but I'm just gonna go in there and die, I guess. Yeah, everybody's back there. Alright, let's see what we can do. No, I mean, they are sort of jammed up in there, but they're gonna have to come out at some point, right? Blue can't just turtle in there. They have to try and exit. And ideally, red and yellow will stop attacking each other and focus down any blue that they see. be ideal, honestly. But nope, we got a bunch of... Yeah. When you're only melee, I guess. This is where the deaths start piling up. Alright, let's try and create better opportunities. A lot of some dudes. It's incredible to me how responsive the skills are in this game when it's the opposing team and not you. Like, it's wild that they were able to shield themselves as I dropped my skill on their head. And yet my shield takes a minute and a half just to go off on me. See, if I had that kind of follow-up every single time I dove, we'd be great. That is not the case, though. Alright, where are all these? Are they going to go for the big loop? And, oh, we're going to do this? Okay, let's go. It's going to be like, hey, Red's going to be like, hey, where did all of yellow go? Listen, I'm almost down for the big old loopy pincer attack from behind. Well, they still ended up winning, but at least we gave them a heart attack there. Yeah, I mean, tank 1-3-24. Kind of hard to do much of anything when you're just dying. That can calm literally anybody. Damage. Ninja at the top. Healing restored. Not major bonkers. Oh well. You can only do so much when it's that kind of a game. Alright, chores went a little long, but that's okay. Hey, level 3. That does mean, how much XP did that give me? That gave me almost, that actually gave me 2 levels. So, that's real nice. Especially at the lower levels. PvP is just dumb. Alright, we can go and talk to Tataru now, since that's a thing we have to do. There's all my tickets. I don't have any tickets to go back to the Waking Sands? How am I supposed to return? Oh well. She's gonna give me more tickets for this. Alright, so we just got through the Gridanian thing. We secured that Ramu isn't gonna go ballistic on everybody. Our relations between the Sylphs and Gridania remain strong as ever, so that's where the MSQ and ARR is for us currently. But yeah, that'll be nice to get. So I mean, I don't get much, but getting this character doesn't have much, right? So getting even that glamour, once I reveal who my character is and take off the helmet, I can wear the visor from this, which is pretty cute. Sure, why not? I don't think I'd use these framers kits, but they're nice. Emote will be good. But more importantly, it sets me up for the next series pass that we'll probably get in September for this. Okay. Hello, Tataru. This is where we find out it's just a Lalafell in the mech suit. It might be. It could be Corey. It's a mystery. I'm never going to say it. Ends up getting the big fish on the first mooch. Absolutely, Krister. Congratulations. Which one did you just get? Well, if it isn't my favorite adventurer, welcome back, Clear. Lady Minfilia awaits you within the solar. Please enter at your leisure. Madame Butterfly. Gotcha. That's ARR? I think it's ARR. Heavensward, really? I know the other butterfly, but I didn't know there was a Madame Butterfly. Hinterlands, gotcha. When they get first mooch, she's elusive AF. Yeah. I'm given to understand that the matter of Ramu has finally been resolved. Who are you, child, and why are you here? I fear resolve bespeaks a permanence we cannot rightly claim. Yet I am well satisfied that the Lord of Levin will not trouble us in the foreseeable future. Your satisfaction is assurance enough for me. How fares the investigation? Well enough. Thancred is sparing no effort. They are many and one, just as you suspected. Their purpose, however, eludes us still. I see. I have been meaning to ask, but is Alice quite well? I feel as if I have scarcely seen her in recent days. Oh, you haven't, nor have I, alas. Alice has chosen to walk her own path, stubborn girl, but you may be assured that our destination remains the same. I have to buy a new toaster oven. Good luck, Bae. I hope your toaster oven toasts and ovens very well. And on that note, I take my leave of you. I trust the Baldesian report will serve you well. Baldesian. I take it we can proceed as discussed. Why do you ask? You scarce need my permission to act. I hated Alphino until the very end of Endwalker. I dislike how he's written a lot. Smile at me. It is good to see you again, Clear. Thanks, Minfilia. You hated him to always. I found him to be a little bit better in Dawn Trail, and the end of Endwalker sort of was good for me. Maldesian, that sounds like a fun place. I bet we go there after fighting Ramu. I mean, when you find that out, Corey, is it a eureka moment for you? I've been looking forward to congratulating you on your triumph in the Twelveswood. Owing to your efforts, conflict has been averted. Truly, you have done the Scions proud. With that, we can strike Ramu from the list. So who's next? The Sahagin and Leviathan? The Lord of the Horror has not answered his minion's call of late, nor is he expected to do so in the near future. While the Sahagin remain as aggressive as ever, they lack the quantity of crystals required to call forth their god. As with the Sylphs, we can leave them to their own devices, for a time at least. For a time bears repeating. we can ill afford to fall complacent. It is as Y'shtola says, unless we know the minds of the beast tribes, we cannot predict with any certainty when next a primal will return to plague the land. This being the case, we must proceed with as much haste as prudence allows. Any word on Titan? The maelstrom keeps the kobolds under constant observation. We shall hear from them ere long, you may depend on that. Indeed. So then, of all the known primals that have been active in recent times, we are left with Ruda. Gridania. Wait, I meant Garuda. Who is the primal of the exile who live near Gridania? Yes, that's what I meant. So many malms to cover. Would that there were a more efficient way to conduct our surveys. Were he still with us, we should not long have wanted for a more practicable solution. She's not wrong there. Where in the world are you, Chief? Slow clap, thank you. I never got as far as hate, but he was the worst twin for sure. That's fair. I mean, again, hate's a very strong word. I just disliked him severely. There's some stuff in ARR and just throughout the other expansions, I'm like, okay, whatever. Thank you for forcing this child upon me. But yeah, I'm certainly not one of my more. Even now, he's not like, oh, I fucking love Alphino. No, I'm okay with him though now. Owing to character progression through the end of Endwalker and Dawn Trail and all that. But one sure step at a time. Henceforth, the Order of the Twin Adder will handle all matters pertaining to the sylphs, under the sage guidance of the Seed Seers. Sage? It was there all along, and we didn't even know. We had to wait until how long to get Sage? I bid you all enjoy a moment's respite. You have earned it. Alphino was this so long for ARR. Well, honestly, wasn't, so we got to see way more of him. Yeah, that sort of thing doesn't really bother me. It's just, again, the way he's written. I know he's meant to be, he's literally a child, but it's like why I didn't like what's his face as a bad guy in Dawn Trail. It's like, okay, please, this child, why are they talking to me? Waited so long to get Sage and even longer to get Cardia. Is something else clear? Beg pardon. A man named La Habrea sporting a red mask and robed in black? 12 preserve. Prior to the calamity, the Ascians took great pains to remain hidden. Why would they choose to cast off their veil of secrecy now? Gods, this bodes ill. He didn't Alphino at first, but he gets better through Heaven's Ward and Stormblood. Yeah, I mean, like I say, he does have some character, especially at the end of ARR to Heaven's Ward, right? There's a big jump there. There's still sort of some traces of ARR Alphino through Heaven's Ward and Stormblood that I, again, don't particularly care for. But there's moments. He has moments, right? There's ups and downs, and I think that's just the writing as a whole for the game. I guess I don't really care for him in ARR, especially I always go back to it. There's that one line where he says we'll just, if a problem comes up, we'll just stick our Warrior of Light on it or something like that. And I'm like, this little shit is over here saying this to leaders of the world. I'm like, eh. How's it going to jail? He's an annoying Poindexter know-it-all type. Yeah. And I can sort of vibe with the know-it-all. Like, Y'shtola's also a know-it-all, right? But she has the pedigree backing it up to actually know the consequences of her actions and all that. We must take advantage of the present lull in primal hostilities and investigate this La Habrea. Learn all we can of him and his designs. I dread to the... Eek! Tataru. I would say, out of all the Scions, he gets some of the most character progression. Yes. Yes. And I dig it. I like it. I like that he progresses like that to a point where he now actually understands the weight of what he's saying, right? In ARR, he's just mouthing off and really doesn't say a ton. That makes sense for someone in his position. Whereas we've been through the experiences with him through AR, through Heavensward, through all that. So it's like, okay, he kind of has a better understanding of what he actually says and what it actually means. How much of his VA is hindsight, though? I'm sure it wasn't great at the time when it came out. I didn't mind the VA work. It was like, that's sure is a weird fucking voice for that kid. He was, I forget the changes. Obviously, between ARR and once they got a budget for Heavensward, they changed it up there, but I forget the changes as a whole for all of them. A sylph in Thanalan. At long last, this one finds walking one clear. This one is most dependable of these ones. I sent by Elder One Frixio to help walking ones. Is sent by. This one is called Noraxia. This one comes as a friend. Let these ones be friends. Pleasure to meet you, Noraxia. Noraxia, yeah. I just mean that he gets way more screen time, so there's a lot more time for us to dislike him. Yeah, it's certainly piled on. It's certainly piled on, especially in post ARR. Hey, Thancred. What you doing there, Thancred, if that's even your name? Ah, clear. Pray do not concern yourself with my welfare. My current investigation has yielded some curious results, and at present I am pondering how best to proceed. Even I mean, Thancred also gets some progression, right? I feel like the character that's gotten the least progression, and maybe she'll get some in Evercold, is Y'shtola, because, like, even... What's his name? Big Arms Elizin over there. Urion J gets a lot of progression. Maybe Alice and Y'shtola will both get a bit of progression as Evercold moves on. Who the fuck is this guy? There are two types of Alamegans: fools who wish to fight back but know not how, and cowards who've chosen to run from their worries. The young man over there is a striking example of the former. Me, I'm the latter, or couldn't you tell? That is the boy. Arenvald. I was doing... What quest was it? There was a quest that sent me to Fordola's jail cell with Arenvald, and said that I remember one of the NPCs said that between Arenvald and Fordola, they haven't combined. They haven't even seen 40 summers yet, so they're both like 19. Listen, Arenvald's a rough 19. That is a rough 19. But I mean, he is Alamegan, right? Alice needs to invent her new job already. But I'd love Y'shtola to have a sort of villainous arc, a La Sylvanas Windrunner, but not fucking it up, but not just completely ruining 20 years of a character. I think they could turn her into a villain in a very good way. I have faith in them. I would like that a lot. Sylvanas is one of the biggest, characters in World of Warcraft. She was the leader of the undead, the Banshee Queen herself. And then they decided to use her as a main villain, and man. Don't speak too loudly about it, because Rosa will get out her dissertation on what they should have done with Sylvanas and the absolute terrible treatment that they did with her. Gotcha. Warcraft as a whole. I've never played any Warcraft except for World of Warcraft, so I have no idea about the stories and backgrounds. But yes, I feel like they could do something neat there. Sure, Liavine. Why not? In recent days, I've resumed my training. Idle hands make for idle minds, and painful memories are all too quick to resurface. I'm only starting Shadowbringers, but Yashola has seemed to a bit pre-villainous to me. Yeah, I mean, where are you in Shadowbringers? I don't spoil anything for you. But I'm glad you're Shadowbringers. Shadowbringers and Endwalker are my favorite portions of this entire game. They're beautifully done. MSQ-wise, I still like Dawn Trail a hell of a lot. For non-MSQ reasons. MSQ1, gotcha. Alright, so yeah, no, you're in for a treat, Jail. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Shadowbringers and Endwalker are probably some of the best, if not the best, Final Fantasy stories as a whole. They did a very good job with it. As you've doubtless witnessed in your travels, the lands of Eorzea are gasping under the pall of a suffocating darkness. I must wonder if it is this darkness that invites disaster, or simply that disaster has left such gloom in its wake. One thing is for certain, now is not the time to relax our vigilance. But yeah, in Yashola, I don't like her in Shadowbringers. She has a hard edge to her. And I get it. I understand why, the why of it. Like, it's not lost on me, but I'm also... What is this glamour? Sure. Got those... Those are, I believe, are like dragoon gloves. Crafter chest piece. Gatherer goggles. Some yoga pants and some wooden clogs. I love it. Don't judge her. There's a story here, but why do they both have the same missing eyeball? What's up, Clive? Wait, Clive for Final Fantasy 16? It was here all along. How did I not? Yoshi P. Nick, it's Clive from Final Fantasy 16. Greetings, Scion. I come on behalf of the students of Baldessian. You may address me as Clive. Is there some reason you are still here? Please carry on. I am not here to see you. Damn, okay, fuck you, Clive. Damn. She's ready to throw hands if needed. She really is. That was the first instance. I mean, look at his chest too. Fucking knew it. Or I didn't know it. Hey, there goes Bremont. Also, I need him to revisit Yashola's vision thing due to the translation localization differences. Yeah. Hopefully, we'll get to see some of that with Evercold. I would like to know more. Please elaborate. Yes, Tataru is as ready to express her fright as she is to express everything else. Not all of us are forged of the same steel as you, I'm afraid. But it takes all kinds to make a family, and it pleases me to no end to see ours continue to grow. One by one, the people of Eorzea are beginning to unite. Clear, sorry, the fucking name's gonna ruin story points for me. Beginning to unite, Clear, drawn to the hope that shines within you. Yet a darkness threatens to engulf this light. Never have I doubted the Ascians' presence, but that they have grown so brazen as to carry out their work in plain sight fills me with a sense of deep foreboding. Teleportation! Thank you for my free tickets. Shadow of Darkness. Alright, level 24. I'm afraid there is no rest for the weary, Clear. We must delve further into the motivations of the masked man, the Ascian known as La Habrea. This is an ideal moment to do so, while our hands are not bound at dealing with another primal. At present, we know little and less about the Ascians, only the destruction follows in their wake. I should not be surprised if these beings are behind the chaos that racks the realm. If my fears prove to be reality, we must do all in our power to stop them. Probably not. They're probably not involved in any way. Earlier, I sent word to each Grand Company to solicit cooperation. The Immortal Flames responded to the effect that they have information on a potential sighting. This is intelligence that we can ill afford to ignore. Go speak with Flame Commander Swift at the Hall of Flames in Ul'dah to inquire further. How you go about the investigation thereafter, I leave wholly to your discretion. But whatever you do, never forget that we are dealing with the unknown. You cannot take too many precautions. Be safe, Clear. Nod. You see your neck move. But we're gonna find out more on what's it called on Saturday morning. Excited. I want it. I obviously we're not gonna get a lot more. I think the only thing they're gonna change in the Evercold trailer, we're not getting the full trailer. That's in Japan for FanFest and Halloween. But I'm sure they'll show us a little bit more details as well as one of the classes maybe. I can't imagine they'll go super hard on story because we still have one more story patch to go, right? So if we had all the story, okay, sure, let's show a lot. But considering we still have one big story patch in September, we won't get a ton. Vinny Sound has the new job. They are being shown. Yeah, at least one of them, right? The Masked Man. Ah, you are come on behalf of the Scions, of course. Yes, as we've already relayed to Lady Minfilia, there has been a sighting of this rogue near about Eastern Thanalan. A brass blade stationed at Highbridge described him in detail when he alerted us to suspicious activity. I would point you to the witness, but I'm afraid he died not 2 days ago, slain by a marauding horde of Kikirin. Fate can be a cruel mistress. But do not be too quick to despair. Being situated on a trade route, Highbridge sees its fair share of travelers. Folk are always coming and going, and some among them may well have caught a glimpse of your target. You could do worse than to speak with a merchant named Hihibaru. The fellow's always starved for customers, and he'd no doubt welcome your attention, whether or not you have coin or the mind to spend it. Maybe Max's theory is right about Evercold. I'm not sure I've heard Max's theory. What if Two Scions showcase the new jobs and they keep the Warrior of Light as the Reaper in the trailer? Ooh, who would be the tank though? Urian J, your time is now? Or would they finally give Grahatia a singular identity instead of... He does everything. Sorry, spoilers, I'm shut up. No, I sold my chicken egg! Alright, we're gonna wrap it up. I'll be back in 3 hours. It's past my time anyway. We'll be back in 3 hours for some Subnautica Below Zero. Hopefully you join us for that. YouTube, thanks for hanging out. We'll see you back then. We do stream 6 days a week here, Sundays to Fridays. And we do bonus streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays at noon Eastern. Like I said earlier, there might be schedule changes to the way we stream. I'm not sure about Tuesday and Thursday day streams as a whole, but we'll see how we do and what we adjust, if anything. Obviously, I'll let everybody know when I go live, and also in Solucord. Bye, YouTube.